Dear Freak Show, one of the guys in our friend group has let it be known to a few others that he wants to use Valentine's Day to shoot his shot.
Oh.
I'm not supposed to know, but my girl told me because she knows that I don't really see him that way. Like 5 or 6 of us all party together and have a good time. 2 roommates and all the rest of us are just friends, so we hang out. My girl says I just need to ask wait, I skipped the line. We just hang out. So I don't want to say no and make it completely awkward because he's super nice. Just not my thing. Then it says, my girl says I just need to ask someone else before he asks me, so I already have a Valentine and make it publicly known.
Smart.
So it shuts down any gestures that might be on the way. This feels way too middle school for my 25-year-old self, but I'm simply trying to keep my peace and not crush anyone's heart. There is a guy who I'm kind of feeling, and I can ask him to be my Valentine, or do I just do my big girl pants and say no thank you? It's embarrassing, but I want to do the right thing. Signed, Katina.
Well, you gotta tiptoe and be very sensitive about it. You can't be rude or mean. If it's brought up, just be like, "Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I see you as a friend, though, and I don't want anything."
For a Valentine?
You don't want to lead somebody on.
What? I mean, that ain't a ring. Oh, it's not a wedding ring. It's a Valentine.
Yeah, but
you can say no to I've never heard somebody say no to a Valentine.
And then on top of that, asking another man to be your Valentine before he asks you? Like, I thought the guy was supposed to ask the female.
Yeah.
Do ladies ask? Have you ever asked somebody to be your Valentine?
Have you lost your mind?
Okay, hold on. Well, let's discuss. Why is that the answer?
It's probably my ego. I'm not doing that. No.
You've never in your life.
And never. If you want me, you can come over here and ask and, chase and do all
So
the
this
things.
letter is all wrong then. She about to ask a man. She about to tell somebody no, which I ain't never. I mean, who?
She's trying to protect. She's kind of trying to protect the friend group and what's going on. She doesn't want the awkwardness hanging out with everyone.
Yeah,
right.
but
You can't party after you done told me no.
No, but
just say
Right.
yes. But you can have multiple. You can have multiple Valentines.
He likes her.
I had 30 in the 6th grade.
Listen, this is a perfect opportunity for the guy and the girl. For the guy, because he could finally take her out on a date, and for the girl too, because then
She's not interested.
No, but if she allows him to take her out on the date, then she could be like, okay, we tried this. I see you as a friend. We could continue as friends at this point. And then you gave him the try. You gave him an honest chance, and that's it.
I don't think you have to date him. If the dude is shooting
For
his shot
Valentine's
for
Day.
Valentine's
It's
Day,
cute.
let him take you out just like y'all normally go out, but it ain't gonna be 6 or 7 of y'all. It's gonna be 2 of you.
Don't play with somebody.
And don't give him none. Don't do nothing like that.
Exactly.
But just have a good time and then say, hey, we had a great time. All right, now Valentine's Day over.
Now you're dedicating your time to somebody you don't want
That you hang out with already.
But not one-on-one. I say avoid the situation. Save your peace. I would definitely just be honest with him. Grow up. Put on your big girl pants and just be like, hey, I just see you as a friend. Thank you
Oh my
so
God.
much. It's very
You'll
you
never,
didn't
y'all,
even try.
y'all will never party again.
But you didn't
No,
try.
that's not
Yeah,
true.
in the words of Diddy, y'all not gonna party.
You guys are told no all the time.
It's
He'll
gonna
get
be
over
weird
it.
after that, though.
Guys it's harder for a girl to
Not
get
for a
told
Valentine.
no. It's harder for a girl to get over something, in my opinion, than it is for guys. Because
Okay.
you guys get turned down all the time.
Gentlemen out there, has a woman ever told you no for Valentine's? Like, real talk. Matter of fact, has a woman ever asked you to be a Valentine? We got all kinds of things we can learn in here today. I swear these kind of questions make me never want to ask y'all again. Because I'm looking at the text coming in here, and y'all are breaking hearts. This basically says she does not like him like that in
Right.
all caps. Why are y'all making her say yes?
I know. I totally agree.
We're not making her say yes, Meredith.
Oh, you're trying to persuade
We're
her.
we're not
to go on a
making
date with somebody she doesn't like.
First of all, she asked us. Secondly, we are like trying to keep the friends. That was the whole thing. It was like,
Right.
how are we gonna make the friend circle awkward? Don't make it awkward. Just go out and just say, hey, if I enjoy you with 7 people, I enjoy you with 1-on-1. I can at least go out with you and say, hey, thanks a lot, and then keep it moving.
You guys
That's
are-
all I was
Show
saying.
him, show him that it's platonic and that you don't see it anything more than that.
You guys are crazy. It's Tiny out of the 813 says, Meredith says pretty girls don't ask.
That was
That's
low-key
not.
what she was
That's
saying.
not.
I did
That's
not
not what. That's
say
not
that.
right. Right there. This out of the 813 says it's always the nice guys that snap and show you their true self.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. I can't tell you how many times I've just been nice to somebody and then all of a sudden I'm in a relationship with you. I'm like, no. Just be clear about how you feel.
All right, wait. We got X on the phone out of Philly. All right, what's going on, X?
Come on, man.
Morning.
You remember back in the day when you was in classes, y'all just sit like candy treats around. Nobody got to say no.
That's what I mean. I said we had 30 of them in sixth grade.
Right. Nobody got to say no. But like man is saying, if you grown, see that was class. That was 6 years old, sixth grade.
Ain't nobody saying no out here, X. Come on, man.
Now you grown. They trying to get more than that. So the woman has to say no. If she ain't trying to give it up.
If I give you some flowers and say, hey, listen, I want you to be my Valentine.
Up and give no woman no flowers. You've been hanging out with 7 people. I might be just tolerating you because you one of 7. You can't just up and get it. You give me flowers. Did you give me flowers in front of the group? If you can't do it in front of the group, don't try to do it on the side.
Wow, this is crazy. I appreciate it. Say no.
South Philly finest, go Birds. Tell that girl no.
All right.
Go Saquon.
Gosh.
All right, man. Listen, this is crazy. All right, go
I
ahead.
agree with the keeping your peace.
All right, out of the 813, I feel like she should just avoid the guy who wants to take her out. But who is asking another man to be their Valentine's? I have never heard of this.
Thank you.
And who knows the guy she's rejecting might be a blessing.
Well, but wait. They saying that girls,
They're saying that the girls don't ask.
No.
Yeah.
Girls have never asked anybody to be their Valentine.
I would rather. Hell no. I'm not asking somebody.
You never asked, like Anthony.
No, I'm
like
not.
Before y'all got together, you didn't ask him?
I have never in my life asked a man to be my Valentine.
Why do you say it like that?
It's already grandfathered in.
Well, no, beforehand, but even like single Meredith, I'm not doing that. I am a prize to be won, sir. You can come over here and try to get me.
This is the most elitist
Valentine.
BS I have ever heard.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not.
And I get it. I know. I mean, Sherelle's coming in here today. Everybody's a bad
You
bee
can
and blah, 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 blah.
Right.
But I'm like, come on. That's supposed to be a woman's kind of like, hey,
It's a
I
date
see a
for
man
us.
I like. Remember that? Remember that how women are empowered?
Yeah.
Women are raw and all the single ladies. You know what I'm saying? Like Beyonce. Like you're trying to tell me nobody, all these strong women have ever asked a man, hey, you want to go out and be my Valentine? Did you have boss? Everybody calls themselves a boss.
Yeah.
And that seems like the most bossy thing you can do.
I might propose if a girl ever did that to me.
It's not for me, but if somebody else wants to do it and it's cute, I think that's awesome for them. Genuinely. If
I
it
thought
works for
normal
you,
people
that's
might
cool.
have been asked. I mean, listen,
Have
I
you been
know
asked?
I'm not, but listen, I mean,
Hey,
the extra pounds kind of blocks a
No
lot
one
of
gave
stuff.
you candy or flowers.
Ain't nobody ever asked me, but I'm like, I'm talking about like all these dudes with the abs and like the Baltimore Waves and all that stuff. If they got that, I'm sure somebody out there with them dudes with the hazel eyes, they'd have been asked.
D out of Miami. I'm a woman. I had a good friend who also likes our gender, but asked me to be her Valentine. I said yes. We gifted each other, went to see a movie, had dinner, and got ice cream. It was such a vibe, and really, I loved it to be my friend. But she was very aware to don't go that way. I had no intentions of doing so. Some people simply don't want to be alone on Valentine's. We are still good friends.
That part right there. Just go out and have a moment with me because I saw you. Nobody else asked you. She about to go create one to try and block this dude. Just go have a good time and then go home.
Yeah.
We ain't talking about
so.
romance. I'm not saying romance.
Right.
I'm just saying Valentine.
Yeah, but that leads this Valentine's Day in general. I mean, it's all about love and romance. And if I don't feel that way about you, I don't want to waste your time. And I definitely don't want you to feel like I'm going to be lying to you. Or
I'm a fan about not wasting nobody's time.
Yeah.
But I'm saying you can go do if somebody asks you.
You're wasting my time.
Like,
Seriously, that's what I'm like. I don't want you to waste your time on something that's never going to happen. And really, you're wasting my precious peace and time. I don't want it.
You remember last year when I didn't go to Boys to Men because I'm like, I don't want to take somebody to that romantic setting?
Yes.
I totally understand what you're saying. However, the romance part is the problem.
Yeah.
Me just going to eat with you and saying, hey, you're like, hey, I think you're great. I want you to be my Valentine. That's only for a day.
Mm-hmm.
On the 15th, you ain't my Valentine no more.
No. don't think so. It's
Yeah,
not gonna
if
happen.
you're
You
alone-
can't if you can't spend time with somebody you think is a friend where you're trying to protect their feelings.
But it's in the group. It's a friend group. I'm not really that close with him. You know what I mean? It's kind of like I'm closer to everybody else than I am him. It's not going to change the fact if he doesn't show up to the party. I'm
Well,
not going to be like, oh man, Darren's not here. That sucks.
I hope you liked hanging out with him because he ain't gonna hang out with you no more.
Yeah, no more Darren.
Which means
no more
no more
Darren.
Darren.
Darren's gone
That's it.
right now. Party of 5 now. It ain't 6
Friend
no
group
more. You
broken
messed it
up.
up. All you had to do was go to PF Chang's with
Why
me.
is
That's all you had to do. That's all you had to do.
ruined
That's it. You messed it up.
Oh
You
my
messed it
God.
up.
That's it.
All right. So, no fondue for you.
Orlando and the Freak Show.
I can't change.
Listen, I'm making it up as I go. All right.
Thank you guys for watching the video. For all things wild, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel.